Black already. They're looking to get one more president under the tree on 420.
And that is the biggest present of them all, the MEW World Championship.
They're not wrestling.
And as a group, they really have influenced these matches. I don't like seeing these two guys out here in this match. Dashing D kind of solving the problem here. It looks like he wants to do this by himself. You know, I gotta give Dashing D, hey, I gotta give Dashing D a lot of respect. A lot of respect for wanting to do this by himself. I've been impressed with these guys all day. Dashing D not lacking confidence right now either. He's doing his thing. But he faces the god of submission.
Looks like he's getting a little help from a fan over there to get ring ready.
Dashing D always has a rose for the ladies, but he always has some dangerous offense for his opponent.
I'm feeling very confident that Omega Black can get the clean sweep today here at Lethal Lottery.
That would really be something. Already a couple feathers in their cap, but this is the biggest one. And this is definitely the most dangerous one to attempt.
Exactly. And I think D is the perfect combatant in Omega Black to face Osirus.
Absolutely. Look at Dashing D as a competitor. He's long. He's got a lot of the advantages and skills sets that Osirus has. One thing he's got is anonymity. But this champion doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if he knows his opponent. The god of submission. The most lethal man in MAW. The man with the golden knee. And the man with all the gold.
Getting a huge rise from the crowd here is Osirus.
Osirus strikes an ominous personage. And he strikes his opponents in the face.
Beauty right there. Osirus and the gold.
In the corner to my left, the challenger representing Omega Black, Dashing D. Weatherford! In the corner to my right, the reigning MAW Heavyweight Champion, Osirus! Gentlemen, MAW family in the audience, one more time, are you ready for a little more anarchy?
Omega Black. decided to take a seat at ringside. I got to tell you, Brother Greatness is one of my favorite MAW fans to begin with.
And there you're taking a seat front row. Jeez.
Osirus. I mean, they may provide a distraction after all. Osirus, you know.
I thought it was weird that they weren't walking their buddy down. Now I guess we know why. They just want to play more mind games sitting at ringside.
And it may be nothing, but usually Osirus has another set of eyes. Now he does not. And here we go, folks. This one for all the Mahabos.
Mahabos?
Mahabos.
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 Oh, Mahabos. Huevos.
Huevos. I mean, both these guys really, I mean, the measurements, the measurables got to be similar. Height, weight, length.
A solid roll along the ropes. Osirus now in control.
Looks like they're really maybe evenly matched in this particular position.
I think so.
Both to a knee. Osirus getting the leverage going. Now you can, I mean, this is probably the oldest hold in wrestling. And the very early competitors would literally try to pin each other from this position. It can be done, but
really?
It's really more of a test of dominance at this point. You don't want to get yourself counted out in a collar and elbow.
And they finally broke it.
Osirus, a combat
That was a familiar
sports weapon.
We get some strong words coming from ringside over here.
They want to see some action. Osirus lunges in.
Well, with Osirus, we're guaranteed to see some action, and I hate to admit it, but with Dashing D as well.
Absolutely, and I got to tell you, this is a tough spot for a champion. Neither guy knew they were going to have this match at the beginning of the night, but when you find out that you have a chance to be a champion in the middle, you know, that gives you a boost. That gives you, you know, gets you pumped up. When you have to defend your title against a stranger, that's scary. And I mean, just everything mounting. Now you have Doc Ozone is out ringside. I mean, everything that could possibly be in Osirus's ear and on his mind is here. This is a very daunting psychological task for Osirus. Physically, I never doubt him, but psychologically, this is a difficult spot. Osirus in a bad leverage position, trying to regain.
Doc Ozone making some very friendly gestures to a few members of the crowd.
Rolling the wrist.
Oh, Dashing D in some serious pain.
Osirus working the small joints, working the fingers, the sheet now.
Oh! Dashing D's got his foot on the ropes, the ref doesn't see it.
Listen, if it is in the history of combat, Osirus has it in his toolbox. That is an ancient Chinese technique called Qin Na, the art of seizing. And Osirus sees that figure. Small joint locks, not out of his capabilities. Osirus maybe getting a little bit of a standing. Go over that final flash, it looked like. Dashing D, nice counter. Great maintenance of position here. I don't know if taunting with back chops is the best thing to do to Osirus, But I'm not going to question Dashing D. He's in control. Dashing D. Getting some offense on the champion. Osirus really having difficulty with the evasion of Dashing D. He's slippery.
Yeah, evasion. That's a good term to use.
It's like trying to wrestle a bar of soap in there.
Oh.
That'll clean out your mouth, though.
Yeah, I suppose.
Vicious body kick. The man with the golden knee starting to mount.
Oh.
Starting to create damage. Dashing D just no quitting this guy. No backstep.
Flat on pimp slap to Osirus there.
No backstep from Dashing D. Weatherford. Oh! That's a baseball bat in your chest.
Whoa.
Everything Osirus does is with lethal intent. Push off, didn't get it all, but he got the roll. Oh! Jumping complete shot. Dashing D.
How many fingers am I holding up?
Dashing D on
How many
Dream
fingers?
Street.
How about now? Oh! Even Osirus' hand hurt after that chop. Whips D back into the rope.
Oh! Osirus. Elevation.
You got some hang time on that.
Impact. That's Osirus in control, and Doc Ozone really upset about things that happened throughout the event here. That seems to be a theme. Lethal lottery has been a boon for some and a bane for others.
I like that. That was a good way to put it.
It almost always is. Just the luck of the draw, maybe this year more than others.
Whoa!
Osirus
Denied.
denied by Dashing D, catching air. Dashing D catching that uppercut.
Meanwhile, Dashing D's got his own personal hecklers back there, reminding me slightly of Statler and Waldorf from the Muppets.
Osirus really reeling, really having a hard time with Dashing D. Dashing D maybe senses gold here.
Osirus may have underestimated his opponent with Dashing D, and to be honest, maybe I did too.
It is 100% impossible not to. At Lethal Lottery, you have no idea what you're looking at, no scouting. You're only left with your impressions.
Oh!
Osirus' moveset is a lot more visible. You can get a lot more tape on him than you can on Dashing D. Dashing D. Really
Maybe you
feeling
shouldn't
it,
be
but
celebrating just yet. Just
maybe
a thought.
feeling it a little too much. Meteora.
Wow. Osirus just got a face full of Dashing's D.
Looking for the guillotine. I don't know who Wesley is.
Wesley?
I'm not sure who Wesley is.
I don't get it.
I think maybe he just calls everybody Wesley.
Maybe. He might just call everybody Wesley. You're not Wesley, right? No, I didn't think so.
You don't often see Osirus flopping around like this.
Very true. This is a rare sight indeed.
Dashing D on top of him. Really not giving him air. The champion just... He's been completely just derailed. Dashing D. Looks like he's trying to grind out Osirus. Wow. This gives him a time to hatch his next big technique. And gosh, if he can close it out with this rear chin lock, then he will. MAW faithful getting a little boaty, getting a little loud and rowdy. Osirus struggling, fighting back.
Still denied that comeback by Dashing D here.
Dashing D still the man on offense, but the champion trying to put something together. Slow to the top and caught. Osirus has been, he's had a gear taken off the top. He is not really moving with any kind of purpose. Dashing D.
And we're used to that solid momentum out of Osirus too, so this is a big shift from what we're used to seeing.
Dashing D getting caught here. Osirus desperate at this point. He's got a, oh, there's something. The god of submission may have just given himself the beginnings of a sacrifice. There is not a skill this guy doesn't possess. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, China, you name it, Kaijutsu, Hapkido, Taekwondo, you pick it, Muay Thai.
You pick it, which one's that?
Muay Thai is what he just used right there, kicking people's heads off.
No, the you pick it, where's that from?
Oh, you pick it, I think that is like Filipino maybe?
Okay.
Lots of torque and leverage. Lee's got to using an Americana and using that China again on the hands.
God bless you.
He had it wrapped in the Americana, in the ropes, brilliant. Now Osirus in control, but he has to put something together.
Going back
to
to that right
quick.
arm. Oh! Brings it right into his knees.
Osirus.
And that golden knee colliding with a body part is never a good sign.
Absolutely.
It seems like he's going for the tag to Greg Jones, forgetting this is not a tag match.
There is no tag to be found. You are on your own, Dashing D. Osirus with a big bullseye on Dashing D's arm right now. Ripcord position. And a cattle prod to the chest of Dashing D. I think that even made his hair stand up. Osirus getting that momentum that we've seen from him, getting that confidence and that swagger. He's ready. He's ready to try and put the frosting on this cupcake. Oh. Dashing D avoids it. Oh, he avoided the uppercut, but not that thrust. It even hurts his hand to punch right now.
Trading blows. Dashing D going with that left because the right's hurting him.
Oh, yeah, he's Dashing D having to go lefty. Just short strikes between the two. Oh, and the golden knee! One more knee is going to end
Let's see Dashing D do that one. Actually, no, let's not.
Dashing D, is he firing up? Dashing D. D fired up. He's a house of fire. He's still, that right is still impaired. He's got the left. Oh! Beautiful tornado arm drag DDT. Dashing D has to get a cover.
Maneuver.
He has to follow up. He's got to follow up. He could be world champion. He could be the heavyweight MAW champion. All he's got to do is follow up. Trying to just knock some life back into that arm. Trying to wake up righty.
Would not have expected this crowd to get behind Dashing D, but it is happening.
Trying to wake up the arm, and he's got a grip. Dare to be dashing. A loaded blockbuster.
Oh my God, no, Osiris manages to kick out of that.
Creative and devastating offense by Dashing D, but Osiris rolls to his front. Man is an instinctive combat specialist. Osiris up, delayed, beautiful.
He's coming back down and not the way Dashing D wanted him
resisting. Oh!
I heard a snap on the way
Brainbuster
down.
on the knee. I don't think Osiris is with us anymore.
You were saying?
Wow. Someone just flipped on the emergency generator. Osiris somehow
Tapping into that auxiliary power.
This is almost more than we bargained for.
I would agree with that.
Dashing D with a virtually limp Osiris. He's not going to go the final flash, is he?
He's
not
going to
going to try the final flash. Countered.
Oh!
Osiris.
But Osiris shows him how to do it right.
And he plants Dashing D on his melon. And a kick out. He kicked out of the final flash. Osirus needs to find something else. Is he going for the double knee breaker? Or is he going to go for the golden knee? The kick set up. A cutter.
2 and still not enough.
Those are two staples of Osiris' offense. Osiris just edging to try and put Dashing D away. Everyone appreciates it
I
here
have
in
to
the MAW
agree with this
arena.
crowd. This is an awesome match.
I think it's the golden knee. He's setting it up. Scouted and a jumping knee from Dashing D.
Osiris dazed down on the ground.
Dashing D needs to come up with the final factor here. He needs to come up with something. Oh, that is a deep set, complete shot, and he's locking it up. He's locking it up. He's going for a Darce. A bottom side arm triangle, but it does not work.
Osiris may be
He
a
might be going
victim.
for a top side. Now, top side triangle is going to be tighter. A top side arm triangle is a lot tighter than a bottom side. If Osiris gets this, he's going. He's chewing on the fingers. Wow, really pulling out the stops. He's got it. Oh, he's got it with the. He's got it with the key lock.
Can he
He's
make
got
it
it
to
with
the
the
ropes?
high
He
key lock.
tapped.
That's it. That's it. The submission god. Osiris defends his title.
Present that to the champ.
Your winner and still MAW Heavyweight Champion, Osirus!
like this. This was an amazing day here at MAW. Beat the lottery. Omega Black, they almost took home everything, but as it is, they had a hell of a day. And Dashing D impressed the hell out of me. Pardon me blaspheming, brother.
I had to applaud right there, not only for the champ Osirus, but even for Dashing D, because that was an incredible match to watch. Wouldn't you agree, Dom? Dom? What are you doing? Beautifully executed match by Dashing D. He may not have come out with the gold. Turn it on. Way to go, Osirus. Comes out with the gold once again. I wasn't sure if he was going to make it out with the gold on this one. Way to go, champ. Doc Ozone